Hello guys, welcome to a Unity tutorial on how to make basic movement. This tutorial will be as brain dead as possible, like me, myself, and I'll try to explain the basic stuff. So let's get on with it. So, first, a platform. We should rename it proudly. Just so we don't get the player and the floor mixed up. And just square, because we know what's gonna happen. Give both of these a rigid body. Lock in the constraints for the floor so it doesn't float away. Add a box collider, 2D. Make everything in here 2D because this is a 2D tutorial. Now, this should be fine. You might want to make the collision detection continuous because the square will jump in this game, but that'll be for the next episode when I'll do that. Also, same thing here, and rigid body. And we don't put the same constraints on here. And where's the thing? Yes, continuous. Now we'll make the movement script. I already made this, so I don't have to wait for it to load. Sorry guys, I realized I was talking to a ghost because I wasn't recording. So first, let's set up our rigid body reference. So private rigid body 2D or B. That'll be the reference name. And we need a private float because he already likes floats. We'll declare move a little bit later for what its value is. And speed for how fast our player would move. You can change it to public if you'd like to change it in the center console, but for today we're not going to change it. And we need to make sure to know let the computer know what RB equals. RB will rigid body 2D This will make sure that the computer can get the rigid body component from your character. Next, we will make the input. Now we'll declare what value move is every single time. So first, use the input method to first get your input from your player. Use GetAxis to get whatever axis you need. We need the horizontal because today we're going to be covering the horizontal version. Movement. Then we need to set RB velocity to equal a new. We also need to put vector 2 behind it to equal a new vector 2 speed times move. This essentially, for our purposes, multiplies 5 by either 1 or -1 depending on your input. A is -1 and D is +1, by the way. And we need the Y, so RB dot velocity, velocity dot Y. And this should work. Guys, I made a couple of oopsies. Remember to capitalize the I in input, and horizontal is supposed to be spelled like this. And also don't put a vector 2 behind the linear velocity because it doesn't work. Stupid accidents shouldn't happen, happened. Anyways, now let's get to the Unity part. Ta-da! Alright, then add your movement script, click play, And you have movement, but this does look pretty bad. So let's fix it. Presentable. So make a new void. Actually, it's not that complicated. Update. So I think you should all do this, but if you don't want to, it's understandable. Now, Unity should not make it look so glitchy. Ta-da! You have slightly smoother 2D movement. Hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.